very good morning, viewers. We are coming to you from the Billie King Cup at Olympia Central Tennis Courts in Windhoek. So today we are going to witness Namibia take on Ghana in the first singles match. Namibia's Mari van Schalkwyk will take on Sisu of Ghana, while in the second match, Namibia's Kerstin Gressman will take on Ghana's Precious. So stay tuned as we bring you the action live.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dantuko Gavanap, and we're about to see the matchup between Ghana versus Namibia. We are currently witnessing the Billie Jean King Cup games. We have Mari van Schalkwyk representing Namibia and Sisu Makena Tom Edgar representing Ghana. They are currently busy with the coin toss. It is a warm, sunny day here in Windhoek at the Central Tennis Club of Namibia. The weather conditions are very favorable. Shortly, we will see the interview from the Burundi coach.
Joining us is Coach Innocent of Burundi. Coach, a tough loss or tough encounter there against Namibia, losing all your matches. Just please tell us, what are your thoughts on the games?
For me, it is not a tough because I have a team who are young, so it is just to get experience, and my team play very well because Team Namibia was very strong today.
Right. Coach, what is that one maybe key element that you thought you could have done better in the game to just kind of improve and keep up?
It's just to focus on just one match before one match, but the main things it is to see the other team, the level how they are, and when we come to Burundi, we try to improve our tennis.
Right. No, Coach, and all the best for the coming ones, and hope you get that improvement.
Thank
you. The next interview we will be seeing will be the Namibian doubles team.
Joining us is the pair of Lisa Eso and Janivia Besoden of Namibia. A great match there against Burundi, winning 6-1, 6-love. What are your thoughts on that match?
I think it was a really good match, a good opportunity to execute some new stuff and test out our abilities as a pair together. So I think it was a really good game, and very proud of how we played.
Yes, same as Lisa. I think we were pretty confident in the match, and we just clicked. Just decided to have trust each other in the shots, and yeah, it was a fun match, and we learned a lot.
Okay, ladies, congratulations, and thank you so much for your time. All the best for the next one. Hope you'll keep the momentum.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, so the players are currently warming up with a short warm-up of 5 minutes. As you can see now, the Ghanaian player is at the net, warming up. Whilst the players are warming up, we're gonna go for a short ad break, and we'll be back shortly.
Taking flight has never been easier. Paratus is introducing Sky-Fi internet packages with speeds that will have you reaching for your seatbelts, starting from $500 Namibian excluding VAT per month, with speeds reaching up to 10 megabits per second. There's even a prepaid option where you can top up your Sky-Fi internet for just $15 Namibian per gigabyte. No contracts, no fuss. Visit your nearest Paratus branch to find out more, or go to paratus.africa/Namibia to sign up online.
Always prepared, Paratus.
Do you like traveling?
Do you like to experience new places?
Well, then you should tune into On the Rock, where we explore enjoy establishments all over Namibia and South Africa. Great food, great fun, and so much more. So be sure to mark your calendar as we explore the beautiful landscapes of Namibia at the various enjoy establishments.
And where we also get to go on game drives, different activities, and meet the awesome staff of the different establishments.
We will see you there. Watch On the Rocks every Monday at 9 p.m. on
When the sun sets, the news begins. Welcome to Sunset News, bringing you the latest headlines, in-depth community stories, economic updates, sports highlights, and your daily weather forecast. Join us every weekday from 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25, or stream us online at oneup2.com. Join us on Facebook at Sunset News to stay updated.
Welcome to the Business 7 Show, Namibia's primary economic analysis program. My name is Sohane Kache, and we bring you in-depth news covering the main aspects of Namibia's economy, plus interviews of key economic individuals that make the key policy decisions that shape our nation's future. Join us on Business 7 every week as we unpack what is important to our nation and what drives its economy.
Hey everyone, you can catch Chill Sessions every Saturday on NTV at 7 p.m. Chill Sessions is the show where we take you in and around the country, counting down the trending music videos for the week you don't want to miss out.
Engels stories. Henry het Lambrag en Germany Daddy speel hierdie stories. Soms met 'n vonkel in die oog, soms met 'n traan uitspeel. NTV se leefstylprogram van die jaar. Moenie jou weeklikse afspraak misloop nie. Elke Vrydag aand om 8:00 net op NTV op DStv kanaal 285 of op GoTV kanaal 25. Of jy kan ons vang op oneup2.com of op YouTube. Gaan net na NTV.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Billie Jean King Cup. We currently have Namibia versus Ghana on the way. We have Mari van Schalkwyk representing Namibia serving. Other matches on the way. We have on court 3, we have Kenya versus Zimbabwe. On court 8, we have Algeria versus Uganda. On court 7, we have Zimbabwe versus Madagascar. Namibia is off to a strong start. Just an update on a recap on yesterday's matches and the standings of the different groups. Yesterday, we have in Group C, we have Kenya leading as Kenya was first in their group, Zimbabwe second, Tunisia third, and Algeria fourth. In Group B, we had Botswana on top, Nigeria second, Ghana third, and Uganda fourth. Back to the match, the live match. Namibia was able to comfortably hold serve. The score is currently 1-0 in favor of Namibia. The current playoffs for today are in playing for positions 10 to 12. We have Uganda, Burundi, and Algeria. Playing for positions 7 to 9, we have Tunisia, Namibia, and Ghana. And playing for positions from 4 to 6, we have Madagascar, Zimbabwe, Nigeria. And playing for position 1 to 3, we have Morocco, Botswana, and Kenya. As I mentioned, currently on the way, we have Ghana versus Namibia. We have the matchup between Team Kenya versus Botswana. We have Algeria versus Uganda. And we have Zimbabwe versus Madagascar. A very aggressive start from Mari. She's already showing her dominance in this game. She's trying to edge over from the beginning already. The score is currently love 30 in favor of Namibia. Once again, I would like to take the opportunity to thank all our viewers. My name is Dantako Gavanap, and I'll be commentating on these games throughout the course of this week. Just a bit of history about the Billie Jean King Cup. The Billie Jean King Cup, formerly known as the Federation Cup and Fed Cup, was launched in 1963 to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the International Tennis Federation, known as the ITF. The concept of these games came from an idea for the competition can be tracked back to 1990 when Ms. Hazel Hawkins came up with the concept for a women's team event. When this was rejected, she instead presented a trophy in 1923 for an annual contest between USA and Great Britain, who were at the time the strongest tennis playing nations. Ms. Nell Hopman, wife of the legendary Australian Davis Cup captain Harry Hopman, later took up Wichmann's original idea. In 1962, when a British resident of USA, Mary Hardwick, presented a dossier proving that support for such an event was overwhelming, the ITF was persuaded to organize a team competition played over 1 week in different venues each year. It has taken 40 years for Wichmann's concept of a women's version of Davis Cup to become a reality. So just a bit of additional information, the Davis Cup is a men's team event which has been around for many years. So Ms. Hazel had the innovative idea to present an idea for a women's team event, a women's tennis team event. However, it took her 40 years for this idea to actually become a reality. So now we have the Billie Jean King Cup. So just the format for these games, the format for the qualifiers is these games take place for approximately 7 days, whereby a round robin with 6 groups of 3 teams, 1 host nation per group. Each host was a competing nation. Each tie consists of 2 singles and 1 doubles match. 6 group winners progress to 2025 finals in Shanghai this September. Group winners Great Britain, Japan, Spain, Ukraine, USA. The remaining 12 nations to compete in November's 2025 playoffs. Now we are back to the match. As we can see, Team Namibia seems to be playing very well as they are leading 2-0. A very good first serve from Mari. As you can see, she seems very focused. She's playing very well. She's very patient, not trying to rush the play, constructing her play very well. And we can currently see how the level of tennis being played by Marie. It was a good first serve, however the return was very deep, very well from Ghana. Namibia is facing their first break point in this match, second break point. Very good rally from both players, moving the ball very well from side to side. Namibia was able to come out on top of this rally. Mari remained very composed, very calm, very patient, waiting for an opportunity, causing the error from Ghana. Bit of information for our viewers. Tennis is a racket sport played between 2 opposing players, singles, or 2 teams of 2 players, doubles. Players use rackets to hit the ball over a net and into opponent's court, aiming to make it difficult for opponents to return the ball. The sport is played on various courts, surfaces including grass, clay, hard courts. Now we have, alongside Mari, we have team captain Lesedi Jacobs. As Billie Jean is a team event, coaches or team captains are allowed to sit on courtside. This is to help motivate their player, help their players, motivate them, coach them. We have the Ghana coach doing a similar act. He's motivating his player. Ghana was able to break Namibia. The score is currently 2-1 in favor of Namibia. A good first serve from Ghana. Very aggressive play from Mari, showcasing her dominance and fierceness. Tennis is a sport enjoyed worldwide. Is rich with fascinating facts. Did you know the tennis balls were once white? That the sport has roots in the 12th century French game called jeu de paume, which means hand in palm. The word tennis is believed to come from the Anglo-French word tenir, meaning hold or take. Just an update on the other matches on the way. On court 3, we have the matchup between Kenya and Botswana, where Kenya is leading 3-0. On court 8, we have the matchup between Algeria and Uganda, whereby Algeria is leading 2-1. It is a very close and competitive match, I see. On court 7, we have Zimbabwe and Madagascar, whereby Madagascar is leading 3-0. A very good approach shot from Mari there. She was able to keep the ball low, forcing the error from her opponent, Sesu. A very good rally. Big forehand from Mari there. An unfortunate double fault from Mari. Another fun fact, tennis courts weren't always rectangular. They were once hourglass shaped. The shortest Wimbledon match was in fact 20 minutes long. Very good defensive play from Team Ghana, Sesu. An unfortunate miss there, but wonderful play nonetheless. Just a bit of additional information on the scoring. Points are awarded as 15, 30, 40 and game. A game is won by reaching 4 points with a 2-point lead. Sets are won by reaching 6 games with a 2-game lead. And matches are typically best of 3 sets or 5 sets. Billie Jean is a best of 3 set tiebreak. Tennis can be played in a variation of singles and doubles or mixed doubles. Singles is 1 versus 1. Doubles 2 versus 2. Mixed doubles is mixed gender teams. Ghana seems to be maintaining a comfortable lead at 4-1. Playing extremely well. Remaining, it is important to stay hydrated. As it is very sunny today. I would just like to take the opportunity to welcome all our viewers to the Billie Jean King Cup, which is hosted here in Namibia at the Central Tennis Club of Namibia. We are currently witnessing the matchup between Ghana versus Namibia, whereby Namibia is leading 4-1. We have different matches on the way. On court 3 we have Kenya versus Botswana. Kenya seems to be dominating as the score is 5-0 in favor of Kenya. Algeria and Uganda, the match is very close, seems very competitive. The scores are 3-2 in favor of Algeria. On court 7 we have Zimbabwe versus Madagascar, where Madagascar is leading 3-1. A very strong rally from both girls. However, Sisu from Ghana was able to edge over Team Namibia with a brilliant forehand winner cross court. Sisu is trying to find her way back into the match. She seems to be... Apologies for court for this match. The scores are actually 3-2 in favor of Namibia and not 4-1. An unfortunate double fault there from Sisu. I believe throughout the match that's only her third double fault. Both players are remaining very patient. a very good defensive play from Maria. The score is currently 15-40 in favor of Team Namibia. Just to update on Court 3, Kenya versus Botswana. Team Kenya took the first set 6-love. Namibia was able to break. The scores are now 4-2 in favor of Namibia. Both players are showing a very good performance. However, at the moment, Namibia seems to be a little bit more composed, limiting the errors and staying focused throughout the points. What a defensive play from Team Ghana. Forcing players. Well played from Team Namibia, able to reset. Basically start the point from over and found a way to win the point. It shows very intelligent play. Able to read the game. To understand, it's not always about hitting the ball hard. Sometimes you have to reset and start the point from over within the point. A double fault from Murray there. It is important to factor in that it is very nervy representing your country, especially at home. But I think the players from Namibia are doing very well. They're able to calm their nerves, play with their nerves at times, use their nerves to play better. It shows great strength. And it's a very positive sight to see. As we saw there, very patient play from both players. It's clear to see that both players are trying to limit their mistakes. They're staying focused. A very good serve from Mari. It's currently advantage Namibia. Advantage is when both players reach deuce, 4-all. So an additional point is played, whereby the next point won will be the ending point. Namibia was able to hold serve. Namibia is now leading 5 games to 2. Quite a performance from Mari, showcasing her resilience, not willing to drop a set, not willing to drop a game, apologies. Just an update on the scores on the other courts. On court 8, the matchup between Algeria and Uganda. It is still very close as the scores are 4-3. On court 7, we have the matchup between Zimbabwe and Madagascar, where Madagascar is leading 4 games to 1. As the Billie Jean King Cup is a professional event, there are linesmen and ball persons with a umpire, a chair umpire. A very strong first serve from Sisu. It is quite clear to see how both players are remaining patient throughout these rallies, waiting for the opportunity to strike. Once again, I just want to explain how tennis works. Tennis is a racket sport played between 2 opposing players, singles, or 2 teams of 2 players, doubles. Players use rackets to hit a ball over a net and into the opposing court, aiming to make it difficult for the opponent to return the ball. The sport is played on various surfaces, including grass, clay, and hard court. Here at the Billie Jean in Namibia, players are playing on hard courts. A very good winner from Mari. As we see the defensive play from Mari, just hanging in the rally, waiting for the opportunity. What a play from Mari. She was defending for most of the point, somehow found a way to come out on top. Shows great character. Wow, what a shot from Sesu. So the objective of a tennis match is to win points by hitting the ball so the opponent cannot return it correctly, either by failing to return it over the net, hitting it out of bounds, or making other eras. Ghana has an advantage. Very good, strong play from Team Ghana, showcasing her aggression. The scores are currently 5-3 in favor of Namibia. An update on the other scores on the other matches. On court 3, we have the matchup between Kenya and Botswana. Kenya is showcasing a very dominant performance. The score is 6-1, 2-0 in favor of Kenya. On court 8, the matchup between Algeria and Uganda. Algeria was able to edge in front by winning the first set 6-3. On court 7, the matchup between Madagascar and Zimbabwe. Madagascar was able to conquer the first set, winning it 6-1. It is currently 30-15. Namibia is trying to close the set. However, Ghana is showing some sort of resilience. A very strong first serve there by Murray, allowing for 2 set points. A very good rally from both players. Sesu is showing her nerves of steel. Even down a set point, she is remaining calm but yet fierce. Sesu is still hitting through the ball. Very good defensive play. Sesu was able to continue attacking. She was able to fight through Mari's defense to win the point. And just like that, 2 set points came and went. The score is currently deuce. Another fun fact about tennis, the longest tennis match ever recorded lasted 11 hours and 5 minutes between John Isner and Nicolas Maunat. What a strong rally from both players. Both players are showing a strong fight right now. The scores are back to deuce. An unforced error there from Sesu might be costly, as it is set point yet again for Mari. Mari with a very good first serve, able to edge over Team Ghana by winning the first set 6-3, showcasing her strong nerves of steel. Once again, I would just like to welcome all the viewers who have tuned in. My name is Dantego Gavanab, and I'll be your commentator throughout the course of these games. We are currently witnessing the showcases at the Billie Jean King Cup, where we have 12 countries competing. The Billie Jean King Cup, formerly known as the Federation Cup and Fed Cup, was launched in 1963 to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the International Tennis Federation, known as the ITF. The format for these games is a round robin with 6 groups of 3 teams, one host nation per group. Each host was a competing nation. It is normally a 3 to 7 day event. Each tie consists of 2 singles and 1 doubles match. Six group winners progress to 2025 finals in Shanghai in September. It is the start of the second set. Due to this being a professional competition, there is new balls presented after a certain amount of games. This is due to the fact that the balls do wear out, and it gives both players the best capable advantage to play at the highest level. We have Ghana who commenced the second set. Unforced error there from Mari. Just an update on the scores. On court 3, the matchup between Kenya and Botswana. Kenya dominated the first set 6-0. However, Botswana seems to be fighting back in the second, where the scores are tied at 2-all. On court 8, we have the matchup between Algeria and Uganda. Algeria was able to edge over Uganda by winning the first set 6-3. However, in the second set, it's fairly close as the score is 1-all. On court 7, we have the matchup between Zimbabwe and Madagascar. Madagascar was able to take the first set 6-1 and is currently leading 2-1 in the second set. Back to center court where we have Ghana versus Namibia. Both players are playing very well. We have Sesu Makena Tom Ega representing Ghana, and we have Mari van Schalkwyk representing Namibia. It is very impressive to know that Mari is still a junior. She's one of the top juniors in Namibia, representing at this professional level. Ghana was able to take the first game in the second set. In terms of the global rankings, Namibia is ranked 110, where Ghana is ranked 107. So Ghana is slightly above Namibia in the world rankings. It is good to factor into account Ghana has played 16 Billie Jeans, whereas Namibia has played 15. So Ghana has played one Billie Jean more than Namibia. Tennis is a sport enjoyed worldwide. Is rich with fascinating facts. Did you guys know that tennis balls were once white? The scores are currently 15-all. A good first serve from Mari. Intelligent play from Mari, keeping the ball low, forcing the error from Sesu. As we can see, both players are trying to remain very patient. Keeping the ball centrally. What a backhand from Mari. However, game Namibia. Both players are playing at a very high level of tennis. It is clear to see that both players are remaining patient, trying to construct their points, moving the ball side to side. What a forehand from Mari. From Sesu, however, she was unable to execute the approach shot, causing a falsely mistake. Ending the game with a double fault. Namibia seems to be back in the driving seat as Mari was able to break Sesu. Once again, due to this being a team competition, coaches and team captains are allowed to sit courtside alongside their players. This is to allow for coaching, for any advice. This is good teamship. This showcases a level of sportsmanship. Coaches are there to try and keep the players' beliefs high. Just an update on the scores. On court 3, Kenya versus Botswana. Kenya dominated the first set 6-love, whereby the second set seems to be a bit more close, as the score is currently 3-2 in favor of Kenya. On court 8, Algeria versus Uganda. Uganda comfortably took the first set 6-3, and apologies, Algeria comfortably took the first set 6-3 and is leading in the second set 3-1. Zimbabwe versus Madagascar on court 7. Madagascar dominated the first set 6-1 and seems to be dominating in the second set as well, as the score is currently 3-1. What a backhand winner. Double fault from Mari. Seems like the pressure is starting to starting to feel the pressure. Once again, I also want to reiterate the concept of the Billie Jean. The Billie Jean is an idea for the competition. The idea of the Billie Jean competition can be tracked back to 1990, when Miss Hazel Hochman came up with the concept for a women's team event. When this was first rejected, she instead presented a trophy in 1923 for an annual contest between USA and Great Britain, who were at the time the strongest tennis playing nations. Miss Nell Hopman, wife of the legendary Davis Cup captain Harry Hopman, later took up Wichmann's original idea. In 1962, when British resident of USA Mary Hochman presented a dossier proving that support for such an event was overwhelming, the ITF was persuaded to organize a team competition played over 1 week in a different venue each year. It had taken 40 years for Wichmann's concept of women's version of Davis Cup to become a reality. Ghana found their way back into this match as the score is 2-all. At the moment, Mari is playing a very technical game. She's trying to just keep the ball in play, making her opponent play one extra ball, because it does seem like the confidence has shifted. Sesu seems to be hitting through the ball more, using more top spin, showing more aggression. A very deep, good play from both players. However, Sesu was able to edge over and win the point. Will Namibia be able to take this break point? Namibia was able to break Ghana. Once again, Namibia is leading in the second set. The scores are 3-2. Once again, I want to update on the scores. I wish to update on the scores. On court 3, where we have Kenya versus Botswana. Kenya took the first set 6-love and is currently leading 4-2 in the second. Algeria versus Uganda. Algeria took the first set 6-4, 6-3 and is leading 4-2 in the second. Zimbabwe versus Madagascar on court 7. Madagascar took the first set 6-1 and is leading 3-2 in the second. Just out there from Marie. Oh. Second serve from Mari. I wish to give an update or recap of yesterday's results. On the 6th of August, through the course, between Zimbabwe and Kenya, during the tie, Kenya won 2-1. Zimbabwe versus Tunisia. In the tie, Zimbabwe won 2-1 over Tunisia. In the tie between Kenya versus Tunisia, Kenya won 3-0. In the tie between Zimbabwe versus Algeria, Zimbabwe won 3-0. In the tie between Kenya and Algeria, Kenya was able to dominate, winning 3-0. The tie between Tunisia and Algeria, Tunisia dominated and won 3-0. The tie between Nigeria and Botswana, the matches were very close. However, Botswana was able to dominate all 3 matches, winning the tie 3-0. Nigeria versus Ghana, Nigeria came out on top, winning 3-0. The tie between Botswana and Ghana, Botswana won 3-0. The matchup between Nigeria and Uganda, Nigeria showcased a dominant performance, winning all 3 matches. The tie between Botswana and Uganda, Botswana dominated the tie, winning 3-0. The matchup between Ghana and Uganda, Uganda dominated, winning 3-0. We now have Morocco versus Madagascar, where Morocco won the tie 3-0. We have Morocco versus Burundi, a similar result. Morocco won 3-0. Madagascar versus Burundi, 3-0 in favor of Madagascar. Madagascar versus Namibia. Namibia showcased a dominant performance. Burundi versus Namibia. Namibia won 3-0. We have an upcoming now for the playoffs. Wait. I'll give the group standings as of yesterday. In Group A, the nations are Morocco, Madagascar, Namibia, and Burundi. Morocco first, Madagascar second, Namibia third, Burundi fourth. In Group B, we have Botswana, who came first, Nigeria second, Ghana third, and Uganda fourth. In Group C, we have Kenya first, Zimbabwe second, Tunisia third, Algeria fourth. Currently for the playoffs, for positions 10 to 12, we have Uganda Burundi and Algeria competing for those positions. For positions 7 to 9, we have Tunisia, Namibia, and Ghana. For positions 4 to 6, we have Madagascar, Zimbabwe, and Nigeria. And for positions 1st to 3rd, we have Morocco, Botswana, and Kenya competing for those positions. Currently, during the matchup between Ghana and Namibia, the scores are 4-3 in favor of Namibia. On court 3, we have Kenya versus Botswana. Kenya seems to be closing in on the win, as the score is 5-2 in the second set. They took the first set 6-1. The match between Algeria and Uganda on court 8. They are also nearing the end, as the score is 5-3 in the second in favor of Algeria. They too took the first set 6-3. On court 7, we have the matchup between Zimbabwe and Madagascar. Zimbabwe is leading 5-2. Madagascar is leading 5-2 in the second. They did take the first set 6-1. The question now is, will Mari be able to hold her serve? A good first serve to start off the game. Players are moving the ball very well. What a forehand winner there from Sesu. Straight down the line. The players are really hitting through the ball now. Sesu with another winner. Both players are remaining patient. What a forehand there from Mari. She's currently down, facing 2 break points. Let's see if she's able to get it back to deuce. Good first serve. That's 1 break point saved. It is currently 30-40. She needs another first serve here. Sesu with a stellar forehand cross-court winner. Sesu here to show business, showcasing her resilience, her fierceness, her aggression. The scores are currently tied in the second set, 4-all. I must say, both players are playing at a very high level of tennis. Just out there from Mari. Once again, just out there from Mari. Sesu really seems to be playing very well. Holding her serve, Ghana lead. Ghana is currently leading 5-4 in the second set. If Namibia wish to have any hopes in staying in this set, Mari needs to hold. Once again, because this is a team event, players and coaches are able to sit alongside their players or courtside. This is to allow for coaching, belief, to help their players keep the belief. Right now, Team Namibia needs to remain focused, as Mari needs to hold serve in order to remain in the set, to give her any hopes to still find a way to win the set. A good start there from Mari, remaining patient, making Sesu play, limiting her errors. At the moment, Sesu is the more aggressor, hitting through the ball. Mari is just trying to make sure that she gets every ball in play. Playing very strategically. saying she's going to run down every ball, making a statement that if Sesu wants to win this set, she will have to work for it. Sesu is moving the ball very well. I must say, both players are playing a very intelligent game. Sesu is the more aggressor. However, Mari is playing more passionately, limiting the errors. What a forehand return from Sesu. Just out there from Sesu. Mari has the opportunity to hold serve. She needs a first serve. She's able to get the first serve. Now, good play from Mari. Remaining calm, sticking to the game plan, getting as many balls in play. Namibia was able to hang in there, winning the game, sticking to the game plan. It is now currently 5-all. Just an update on the scores on court 3. We have quite the match ongoing there, as Kenya dominated the first set 6-love. However, Botswana was able to find a way back into the match, as the score is currently 5-all in the second set. What a match ongoing. A costly double fault there from Sesu. The score is currently love 30. What a return there from Mari. She really hit through the ball there. Strong play from both players. Mari showing a sense of aggression now. However, Sesu was able to find a way to still hit a wonderful backhand winner. Once again, Sesu was able to find that backhand straight into the corner. I must say, nerves of steel from Sesu. An unforced error from Sesu, giving Namibia to edge just a bit ahead. Scores are currently 6-5 in favor of Namibia. The question now is Mari able to keep herself together enough to win this, to take her serve? Once again, we have Lesedi Jacobs alongside Mari, giving her a few pointers. As you can see, Mari is listening intuitively. This is what it is about. This is what team sports are about. Working together, being there for each other. It's impressive to see the teamship between Team Namibia, the sportsmanship all the way around. As I mentioned, the question now is Mari able to maintain her focus? It is now a do or die. It's impressive to see how both players are hitting through the ball now. They are both taking the fight to one another. Big first serve there from Mari. Good hustle there from Mari. Unfortunately, Sesu was positioned ever so beautifully. She was able to read where the ball was going to go. Very good defensive play from Mari. Hanging in the point. Just out there from Mari. Facing 2 break points. It is 1 break point saved. She needs a first serve here. Is that a costly unforced error from Sesu? Only time will tell. Can see how focused Mari is. That's the first serve Mari needed. Wow, Mari is able to hang in there. She was able to get the job done. And an impressive win from Team Namibia. Winning 6-3, 7-5. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for this fine matchup between Ghana and Namibia. We'll be back shortly within 20 minutes for the second match. Thank you.